Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to undo existing braids, and before we start any braid, how to know how to do the braids, we are going to show you how to undo them first. We are going to start off by checking. If the color is dark and it resembles the existing color of the client's hair, basically you're not advised to cut it off. But if she had a different type of braid, a different color of braid, it will be easier for us to see where the hair ends. So in this case, we are going to undo it as a whole manually. So we are not going to cut it off because we can't actually see where the hair is. We are going to start by the tip of the braid itself. As you can see. And what you're going to need, you will need your tail comb, the one which has metal, or you can use your wooden comb or your preferred comb, so long as you're comfortable with it. And also it can undo the braids well. You take the tip of the comb, insert inside the braid, and separate. You will continue with the same method until the braid is done. Now, with the braids, you can have your friends or your colleagues to help you out, because sometimes it takes a lot of time. You can't do it one person unless you cut it out. If only you can see where the hair ends. Avoid any pulling when it tangles like that. So basically what you do, you make sure you hold it with your left hand or your right hand, the one that suits you. By holding, you're preventing the braid to pull the hair, because if you don't hold, you're going to pull the client's hair from the root itself. With the undoing of a braid, you have to go one by one, no matter how long or short it is. Like I said, if the braid was a different color, we would have cut it off from where the hair ends, then we undo it. But since we can't see the color of the hair, we'll just have to do it manually from the beginning. Well, with the precautions, you just have to control. You'll have to know how to control your hands and the comb, because it's all about how you hold the braid itself. Because if you don't hold it, there'll be too much pulling from the root. So try to avoid that. As you can see, we've managed to undo our first braid. And sometimes you'll find people, some people like to undo it manually like this instead of cutting, so that they can reuse it. If the braid is in good condition, yes, you can reuse it. But if it's not in good condition, or it's not good quality of braid, then you'll have to dispose it. And here we have our natural hair, where when we started, the hair was down on the scalp, but since she has stayed with the braids for some time, as you can see, there is a bit of hair growth whereby it's loose. When you take a good look at the second one, it's a bit loose. But when we did the braiding itself, it was a bit tight because we started from the root itself. So for you also to know that your hair is growing, you'll see that the braid has loosened up. So this means this is the hair that has grown ever since the braid was done. Now we are going to continue with the same process, because there's no shortcut when it comes to undoing braids. So we'll do the same method until the whole head is done. And that's why I said earlier, it's okay, you can ask your friends or you can ask your colleagues who you're working with to help you out. We are going to continue the same method on how to undo the braids. With undoing the braid, it's just the same way, the same method. It doesn't matter the kind of braid, so long as it's the same technique of braiding. You'll have to do you'll do the same thing until the head is complete. I hope that you've learned how to undo braids. Thank you.